Sloppy workmanship in new homes raises significant concerns. The issues described are unacceptable in new construction. Code requirements can be complex and open to interpretation. Different electricians may have varying opinions on the acceptability of certain installations, which can lead to confusion. It's important for home inspectors to be familiar with the relevant codes and to base their assessments on objective criteria. Resistance from contractors can stem from various factors, including cost-cutting measures, lack of knowledge, or simply a difference in opinion. Home inspectors should remain professional and objective in their assessments, regardless of the contractor's attitude. Loose wires, doubled-up breakers, and extra components in the service panel are all safety hazards. They can lead to electrical shorts, fires, or injury. Proper wiring practices, including securing wires, using appropriate wire nuts, and maintaining separation between conductors, are essential. Wires should be protected from damage by passing them through knockouts with grommets or protective sleeves. Loose breakers indicate a lack of proper tightening, which can lead to overheating and electrical hazards. GFCI and FSI protection should be installed where required by code. Home inspectors have a responsibility to identify and report defects and safety concerns. They should provide clear and objective documentation of their findings, including photographs and written descriptions. Inspectors should not hesitate to escalate issues to the appropriate authorities if necessary. Contractors should be held accountable for their work and should be willing to stand behind their installations. Homeowners should insist on written warranties and documentation for all electrical work. If contractors are unwilling to acknowledge or address defects, it's important to report them to the local building department or licensing board. Open communication between contractors, inspectors, and homeowners is essential. Contractors should be transparent about their work and provide detailed explanations of any deviations from standard practices. Inspectors should be willing to explain their findings and provide guidance to contractors on how to correct deficiencies. Both contractors and home inspectors should strive for continuous improvement by learning from their experiences and staying up to date on industry best practices. Regular training and education can help prevent sloppy workmanship and ensure that homes are built safely and properly. Let's delve into specific electrical issues commonly encountered during inspections and how to address them effectively. Firstly, service panel irregularities demand immediate attention. Overcrowding within the panel, where conductors are haphazardly arranged, can impede proper heat dissipation and increase the risk of short circuits. All conductors should be neatly organized, secured, and properly identified. Ensure that each circuit breaker is correctly labeled, reflecting the circuits it protects to facilitate easy identification and maintenance. Secondly, look for proper conductor termination. Loose connections at circuit breakers, neutral bars, and grounding bars are frequent culprits in electrical failures. All connections must be tightened to the manufacturer's specified torque to ensure a secure and reliable electrical path. Using a calibrated torque screwdriver is highly recommended for this purpose. Thirdly, improper grounding and bonding practices can compromise safety. The grounding system should be intact and properly connected to the grounding electrode system, typically a ground rod or a metallic water pipe. Bonding jumpers should be used to bond metallic enclosures, such as service panels and junction boxes, to the grounding system to create a low impedance path for fault currents. Fourthly, observe wiring methods. Exposed or damaged wiring presents a significant shock hazard. All wiring should be properly installed within conduit, cable trays, or other approved raceways. Where wiring passes through studs or joists, it should be protected by nail plates to prevent damage from screws or nails. Fifthly, focus on GFCI and FSI protection. Brand fault circuit interrupters and arc fault circuit interrupters are life-saving devices designed to protect against electrical shock and fires. GFCI should be installed in areas where moisture is present, such as bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor locations. FSI should be installed to protect bedroom circuits, living rooms, and other areas prone to arc faults. Test these devices regularly to ensure they are functioning correctly. Sixthly, assess overcurrent protection. Circuit breakers and fuses should be properly sized to protect the conductors they serve. Oversized overcurrent protection devices can allow excessive current to flow, potentially leading to overheating and fires. Verify that the ampacity of the conductors is adequate for the circuit breaker size, consulting the National Electrical Code Table 310.15b16 or its equivalent for appropriate conductor ampacities based on insulation type and ambient temperature. Seventhly, identify junction box issues. Junction boxes must be accessible and properly covered. Open or damaged junction boxes expose live electrical connections, creating a shock hazard. All junction boxes should be securely mounted and equipped with a cover that provides adequate protection against accidental contact. Eighthly, investigate conduit and raceway installations. Conduits and raceways should be properly supported and secured. Sagging or unsupported conduits can place stress on conductors and connections, potentially leading to failures. Use appropriate conduit clamps and supports to maintain proper alignment and prevent damage. Ninthly, review lighting fixture installations. Lighting fixtures should be securely mounted and properly grounded. Loose or improperly grounded fixtures can create a shock hazard. Verify that the wiring connections within the fixture are secure and that the fixture is rated for the intended location. Tenthly, remember to address outdoor electrical installations. Outdoor electrical outlets and equipment should be weather resistant and properly protected. Use weatherproof covers for outlets and ensure that all outdoor wiring is suitable for wet locations. Grounding and bonding of outdoor equipment are crucial for safety. Now, let's explore ways to handle contractor resistance and ensure accountability. Firstly, maintain detailed documentation. Keep a record of all inspection findings, including photographs, written descriptions, and code references. This documentation will serve as evidence of the deficiencies and support your recommendations. Secondly, communicate effectively. Explain your findings to the contractor in a clear and concise manner. Use objective language and avoid making accusatory statements. Focus on the code requirements and the potential safety hazards. Thirdly, provide solutions. Offer practical and cost-effective solutions to correct the deficiencies. This demonstrates your willingness to work with the contractor to achieve compliance. Fourthly, be persistent. If the contractor is unwilling to address the deficiencies, escalate the issue to the appropriate authorities, such as the local building department or licensing board. Do not back down from your position, especially when safety is at stake. Fifthly, seek expert opinions. If you are unsure about a particular installation, consult with a qualified electrical engineer or a certified electrical inspector. Their expertise can provide additional support for your findings. Sixthly, encourage homeowner involvement. Educate homeowners about the electrical issues and empower them to demand corrections from the contractor. Homeowners have the right to a safe and properly installed electrical system. Seventhly, conduct follow-up inspections. After the contractor has made the necessary corrections, conduct a follow-up inspection to verify that the work has been completed satisfactorily. Document the results of the follow-up inspection and provide a copy to the homeowner. Eighthly, build relationships. Cultivate positive relationships with contractors, inspectors, and building officials. Collaboration and mutual respect can lead to improved electrical safety practices. Ninthly, stay informed. Keep abreast of the latest code changes and industry best practices. Attend continuing education courses and workshops to enhance your knowledge and skills. Tenthly, advocate for stronger enforcement. Support efforts to strengthen electrical code enforcement and licensing requirements. This will help to ensure that all electrical work is performed by qualified professionals. In addition to addressing specific electrical issues and contractor assistance, it's important to promote a culture of safety and continuous improvement within the construction industry. Firstly, encourage contractor training. Support initiatives to provide contractors with training on proper electrical installation techniques, code compliance, and safety procedures. Well-trained contractors are less likely to make mistakes and more likely to prioritize safety. Secondly, promote industry certifications. Encourage contractors to obtain industry certifications, such as those offered by the National Electrical Contractors Association or the Independent Electrical Contractors Association. These certifications demonstrate a commitment to quality and professionalism. Thirdly, recognize excellence. Publicly recognize contractors who consistently demonstrate excellence in electrical work. This can motivate others to strive for higher standards. Fourthly, share best practices. Disseminate information on best practices for electrical installations through industry publications, websites, and training programs. Encourage contractors to share their knowledge and experiences with others. Fifthly, foster collaboration. Create opportunities for contractors, inspectors, and building officials to collaborate and share information. This can help to identify and address common electrical issues. Sixthly, promote innovation. Encourage the development and adoption of new technologies and techniques that improve electrical safety and efficiency. Seventhly, support research. Support research on electrical safety and the causes of electrical failures. This research can lead to the development of new codes, standards, and practices. Eighthly, educate the public. Educate the public about electrical safety and the importance of hiring qualified contractors. This can help to prevent electrical accidents and injuries. Ninthly, advocate for change. Advocate for changes to codes, standards, and regulations that improve electrical safety. Tenthly, lead by example. Demonstrate a commitment to electrical safety in your own work. This can inspire others to follow your lead. By addressing electrical issues proactively, holding contractors accountable, and promoting a culture of safety, we can help to ensure that new homes are built safely and properly. Remember, electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. Continuous learning and adherence to best practices are critical to minimizing risks. Always prioritize safety above all else and never compromise on quality.